And we're live.
Good morning and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 172. I'm your host, Pete Braley, along with my co-host, the show creator, the executive producer, the house sitter, babysitter down in Virginia Beach this week, my son, Matt.
That's me.
A salute this morning. Well, you're in
the land of the military.
You are in a Navy town, that's right.
The land of the Navy, at least, yeah.
Thank you for choosing us today. We know you have a lot of choices. Our goal is to start your day off on a positive note, so if you like what we do here, please be sure to hit the like button, the thumbs up, and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We're live on YouTube weekday mornings at 8 and also available wherever you find your favorite podcast apps. Coming up today, what if you could only have one chain for each type of fast food? Who would you choose? I know he's not going to say Burger King. I know that. Is one Wordle a day not enough for you? Many people get upset that there's only, they get the word and they're like, how what? Well, we found some other games for you. Got some Feel Good Friday stories, and our random question wants to know, once and for all, is a hot dog a sandwich? It's a debate that continues to this day. All right, that and more coming up. Welcome to the Friday show. We do have a program note. We need to tell you that vacation time next week, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Matt's down in Virginia, and he reminded me that when I go to Virginia, we usually work in a couple of vacation days, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you go, have we done this before, though, with you there and me here?
No. But the last time I was on Christmas break, well, we were on Christmas break.
Right,
so
right.
It just kind of tied into that.
Okay.
But we decided. So I'm down here for a long period of time, so we didn't want to take the whole break off. But so we decided we're going to do the first week, which we did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hope you enjoyed.
We made it through.
Next week we're going to take off because also next week there's I got to pick Sarah, Steve, and Liam up from the airport. I got to fly home. I got a doctor's appointment. There's a lot of stuff next week, so we're just going to take.
We would have had to take Wednesday and Thursday off, so we're like, let it take a week
and Friday. So
yeah. Enjoy your time.
Going to take a week off. Yeah. By the way, in my intro, you forgot to include part-time painter.
Oh, I did not put that in the script.
That's what I spent my day doing yesterday. Yeah.
You didn't know that was going to happen either, did you?
No. Nope. I got a text that said, you said you brought painting clothes, right?
Never a good sign when that's the start of the text, right?
I was like, yes, why? But yeah, so I was planning on staining Sarah's deck because we've been talking about that for a little while, but that's weather dependent, so I actually don't know if that's going to happen. It's been cloudy every day since I've been here.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so I helped Doug paint some rooms. So if you have any painting needs, you need to paint your house, paint your kitchen, paint your bathroom, don't call me. Don't you dare call me.
So don't put that in the script from now on?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you could put like selective painter if you want, because I select exactly what I want to do.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
Welcome to Friday. It is March 25th, 9 months until Christmas, or if you prefer, 275 shopping days.
Perfect.
It is National Lobster Newburg Day today. Love lobster Newburg.
Never heard of it. What is it?
All right. It includes lobster, of course, butter, cream, cognac, sherry, eggs, and cayenne pepper.
And just a little bit of Mike Bloomberg.
I just know that when you put it all in there, it tastes good.
Ah.
National Medal of Honor Day today. The Medal of Honor is the highest military award for valor in the United States, and it was created in 1861. And today is also National Tolkien Reader Day. Am I saying that right? Tolkien Reading Day is it's a favorite day among fans of the renowned author J.R.R. Tolkien, best known for
Tolkien, isn't it?
Is it Tolkien?
I don't know. I think
it's
so.
spelled with a K-I-E-N. But he was best known, of course, as the author of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. On the Datebook today, on this day in 1939, Billboard magazine introduced the country music chart. At the time, it was called the Hillbilly Music Chart. Yeah, if you watched that, was it Ken Burns did a special on country music? It was called Hillbilly Music back in the 30s. On this day in 1954, RCA manufactured the first color TV set. It had a 12.5-inch screen. Picture that, those of you with a 62-inch screen.
It had a 16-inch laptop in front of me.
Oh, it had a 12.5-inch screen, and it cost $1,000 in 1954.
Never. I'm never paying that much for a 12-inch screen.
Needless to say, when I came along in 1961, we didn't have a color TV, and Mom was in no rush to get one. On this day in 1967, the Turtles hit #1 with the song Happy Together.
Let's hear it.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the one you love and hold you tight. So happy together.
You picked a decent key, too. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a great song. I didn't know it was by the Turtles.
Yeah, the Turtles had the #1 hit.
Interesting.
Yeah. On this day in 1971, the Boston Patriots became the New England Patriots. I was okay with that. We root for the Boston Red Sox, Boston Celtics.
We also don't play in Boston, so it'd be weird if we were still the Boston Patriots.
Yeah, you got a point. On this day in 1975, Linda Ronstadt released a cover of the Everly Brothers' 1960 song "When Will I Be Loved."
Let's hear it.
Climbed to #2 in the charts. I've been cheated. Been mistreated. When will I be loved? You know it now?
You're trying harder and harder now. It's interesting.
Is that a good thing or bad?
Both.
Okay. On this day in 2002, so it's been 20 years we've had The Bachelor on TV. It debuted on ABC. 20 years. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, it feels like a recent thing.
And on this day in 2019, NASA canceled a planned historic all-female spacewalk because it didn't have enough spacesuits to fit the women.
How do you not plan ahead, you know?
Who screwed that up?
Yeah, right?
Right? Somebody made a mistake. On the birthday list today, happy birthday to our friend Gary.
Yeah.
Gary's birthday today. Yeah. Gary is born on the same day as Reginald Kenneth Dwight, otherwise known as Elton John, who is 75 today. Sarah Jessica Parker's 57, Tom Glavine 56, and Danica Patrick is 40. Hey, can I ask a question here before we go to the chats?
Sure.
I read something yesterday from a radio consultant. I don't know why I keep reading these guys, but it's always been a thing, you know. Oh, more radio news, I got to read it. So how can I become better on the radio, which we're not on anymore. But
kind of are.
Yeah. So this consultant, Gary Berkowitz, who I have respect for, he came out with a checklist because the rating period the spring ratings are coming up for radio. So he came up with a checklist for morning shows. And one of them was, if your show is still doing on this date in history, stop. Nobody cares. Is that true? You know how we do the date book here? He's got me singing. There's nobody. I mean, I'll cut it out if nobody cares. He also said, if you're still doing birthdays, see above. Like, stop doing it. No one cares.
Let me ask you this. Do you enjoy doing them?
I do, because it reminds me of things like The Bachelor's been around for 20 years.
Okay,
I didn't realize that.
So hold on. Let me ask again. Do you enjoy doing it?
Do I enjoy doing it?
Yes.
Yes.
Then I'm going to invoke a swear card here. Who gives a fuck? If you like doing it, keep doing it. All right? That's the rule. This is our show.
Our show.
We make the rules.
Yep.
You like doing it, so do it.
Thank you.
I'm going to go back in my cave later.
Who do we have in the chats this morning? I see Diane.
Okay.
Diane had to check out. She'll catch up later.
I'm coming back from my cave.
Back from your cave, please.
All right, let's see. Yes, Diane said, good morning. Add another follow-up appointment. We'll miss Stumpah. So my answer is become a Sherpa and lead guided tours of Mount Everest. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be funny when you hear the question. That literally could not be more far off. But let's see. Gail says it's another whiteout morning. Bring out the sun. Right? Has it been cloudy every day up there, Pete?
No, it was good until yesterday.
It has been cloudy every single day. By the way, can you hear Yoda barking?
When we pause, yes.
Okay. All right. So it's not that bad. I don't know what he sees. The problem is there's no windows in the front of the house. So when he hears something, he can't confirm whether or not they're there. So he just acts like
Sarah's
they're always
house
there.
Has no windows in the front. So it's like the only thing he has is a little peephole in the door, which I can never see anything out of those things.
I can if you're right in front of it. If you're off
Right.
to the side at all, I can't. So
Yep.
yeah, it's tough. But let's see here. Abby says a nice rain/snow mix this morning.
Oh, okay.
Ah, Vermont. Let's see. Abby says beautiful music first thing in the morning. That's Pete for you.
Thank you. That's what I try for. Yeah.
Gail says, loving your singing, Pete. How am I to survive next week without you two starting my day? Well, the good news is we got 172 shows. I guarantee if you go back and watch show number 36, you would have forgotten everything about it. So you can go rewatch it. It'll probably be a little bit worse because I think we've progressively gotten better. I hope at least.
I hope.
Yeah, that's the goal. If we're not getting better, then we're just getting stale. But yeah, so you can go back and watch some old shows if you want.
You know what's funny is I went back once and I can't find show number 1. Remember we recorded that one, right? That was done like the day before.
You can't find it?
I don't know. I haven't been able to. So.
I'll go look. It should still be there. This is news to me.
Anyway,
I'll look.
I'll
look after the show.
Watched a little bit of show number 2, and you're right. That was scary.
How bad it was?
Yeah.
But I mean, which is great though, is because if you wait, this is what I've learned. If we waited to get it to a point that's good, we're like, no, we're not starting until it's good. We would have started, and it would have turned out that 100 shows in, we would have been like, oh wow, that's bad. Still,
right. Yeah.
So you just start anyways. It's fun. I didn't even have my desk or anything. It's funny. The trailer is really funny. I don't know if anyone wants to go back and find the trailer. The trailer, we didn't even have your chair.
Nope.
And I think we barely had the things behind us. We really just had an office chair in there for you with the table, the card table I was using.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fun to look back at
We've come a long way.
At how stupid we looked. All right. Anyways, Abby says, Matt, the awkward happened again. Was leaving the office at the same time as a coworker, said, okay, have a great night, and then both continued to walk in the same direction. Parked right next to each other, and then both hurried. That's the worst. See, what I've learned, though, is call out the awkward moment. Like, when you say goodnight to the coworker and then you walk in the same direction, be like, well, that was awkward. I guess let's walk together. And then when you get to the end, be like, all right, for real this time, leave me alone. Have a great night. And then
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is funny.
Embrace the awkward.
Yeah. Abby said, I like it, the dates and the birthdays and stuff. It's fun facts, and birthdays should always be celebrated. There you go.
Thank you very much. See, so, Mr. Consultant, wherever you are.
Yeah. Take that, buddy.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, too, radio, you have a finite amount of time that you can talk about things.
True.
So you need to constantly compete with what gets taken out, what gets added in.
And there's all kind of things about, whenever we open the mic in radio, it's like there's the possibility a lot of people are going to tune out because the music stopped. Mm-hmm. Or, whatever they were listening to stopped. So unless you've got something that's really compelling to keep me there, I'm going. Yeah. So
plus, I personally don't think we just list the it's not like we're just reading from a list. I throw in my whimsical comments about how potato salad is garbage.
Witty banter.
And make you sing. Yeah, like Whitney Houston in the wrong key. Great. Anyways, back to you.
All right. In the news today on this Friday morning, NBC reports the U.S. Capitol will reopen to the public on Monday for guided tours for limited groups of people who have registered in advance. This is the first time they welcome guests in 2 years because of COVID. Officials said that the resumption would occur in phases, beginning on Monday for school groups and other groups of up to 15 people who would be led by lawmakers or their aides. San Francisco Giants outfielder Joc Peterson has called out teams with the 3 lowest payrolls in Major League Baseball and said they should do better for their fans. Peterson shared a graphic on Twitter that noted the Cleveland Guardians, former Indians, Pittsburgh Pirates, and Baltimore Orioles each had a payroll under $36 million this year. Now, hold on to that. Each of those 3 teams, $36 million for each 3. He wrote, embarrassed for your fan base. Be better. If you can't sell your team to somebody that wants to show the fan base in baseball, they're at least trying to compete. This season, there are 14 individual players whose salary is more than the entire Oriole roster, which will make just over $30 million this year.
That's insane.
Whose side? whose side are you on? Joc or the teams? Everyone I talk to thinks baseball salaries are just gone crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think that's his point. I think his point is that they're not. I mean, unless I'm reading into this wrong, I think his point is that these teams aren't even trying to compete with other teams. Other teams are going out and getting talented players that are making a lot of money, and the Orioles have a combined salary of $36 million. Right? Is that what he's saying?
That's what he's saying. Yep.
So, like, where's the talent there? Are you even trying to win?
You're not trying to compete. Yeah.
And for the reason he's saying that for the fans is like fans want to see big names putting on a show, trying to win a championship. And if you're paying $36 million when other teams are paying ungodly amounts of money,
right?
I mean, Grant, I don't think it's an argument about whether or not they're being paid too high. I think it's an argument of like, hey, why don't you try and put on a show for your fans? Like, what are you doing, kind of thing.
And if you're not going to do it, sell it to somebody else that will. Yep. All right. According to a new study, hackers have gotten so good at cracking short passwords, they can knock out simple passwords in a matter of seconds. Even if you have an 8-character password with a bunch of numbers, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, symbols, that can be solved within 8 hours by the average hacker. Wow.
It's pretty scary because literally our lives revolve around passwords.
The researchers pushed things to the limit, and they found that passwords that are 18 characters in length could take up to 438 trillion years for the average hacker to figure out. So you just need a longer password, right?
Yeah.
18.
Well, it's something unique that only you know.
Yeah. And that you will remember, right?
Yeah, because that's the tough thing. A lot of us keep it in our. Actually, I don't even know if I do this anymore. We keep it in the notes app of our phone. Don't pull out your phone because you'll probably.
I remembered to mute. I didn't remember to mute it.
I thought you were going to pull out your notes app. I was like, if he pulls out his passwords and like puts it on the camera, I'm going to scream. But we keep it on our notes app, but it's like you always hear about things getting stolen from the cloud. So it's like, maybe we shouldn't put things in our notes app.
Good
you
point.
could do the Trish tactic.
What's that?
Good old pen and paper.
Oh, yeah, it's in there. Oh, I shouldn't say where it is.
Yeah, this guy. Are you
I'm
trying
not
to
gonna
ruin
do
our
it.
lives, Pete?
But we all
She's
know
got
where
it hidden. You'll never find it.
Sure enough, she every now and then she's like, "Can you get the password for me?"
I'll get a call. I'll get a call while she's in Virginia. Can you go get the passwords, the password pad of paper, and tell me what my I don't even know Coca-Cola.com password is? Trish, why are you on Coca-Cola.com? There's a coupon.
As I
She doesn't actually have a Coca-Cola. I don't even know if you can make an account on Coca-Cola.com. She doesn't though. So.
By the way, you trained her well.
Did I?
Yeah. Today was the first day. Honest to as God is my witness. Today is the first day I've worn my slippers to the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Normally I get dressed, put on socks and sneakers at least, or maybe shoes. But today I woke up and I said, "Yeah, I don't wear my slippers down there because you don't see my feet, right?"
True.
So typical Matthew style, she said, "Oh, slacking. Wait till I tell Matt." I was like, "Come on."
Just mailing it in now.
I don't have to walk Charlie. Charlie's having his procedure, by the way.
The funny part is I wear slippers almost every day on the show.
And tell him the truth. I didn't know that until last week.
Yeah, I walked down the stairs last week. He goes, "What are you mailing it in?" I was like, "Pete, I've been wearing slippers for months now. Like literally months. I've been walking down here in slippers." And he finally noticed it.
Just a couple of other stories in the news today. I had forgotten all about the USFL. The new USFL is getting ready to take the field April 16th, and they're bringing some new rules with them. Here we go. In addition to the extra points and the 2-point conversion, teams will also have the option of lining up at their 10-yard line to attempt a 3-point conversion. Okay.
I don't mind it.
There's also a way that a team can retain possession of the ball after scoring. So just like in the NFL, they can try an onside kick to get the ball back, or they can line up at their own 33-yard line and attempt a 4th and 12. Kind of weird, don't you think?
It's weird. It's weird because it makes things a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, though, because if they don't get it, which is pretty common, it's pretty hard to get 12 yards in one play. Like,
right.
It's sort of a rare thing, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, the other team has pretty good field position. So, I mean, I don't hate it. It's a little bit more likely than an onside kick. I think that's the point, is because onside kicks have become almost impossible.
Right.
Although we had that, do you remember that stretch of games last week? We had last year. We had like 5 weeks in a row with a successful onside kick.
That's right.
It was really weird.
Right.
So I don't know.
You got to admit, though, these rules are like, you might be inclined to at least watch to check it out, right?
That's what I think they're doing, because it's so weird that you're going to check it out. I don't know if these will ever make it to the NFL, but it'll be interesting.
They are going to handle overtime a bit differently. It's being set up like a shootout. Each team's offense will attempt 3 plays from the 2-yard line. Each successful attempt will earn the team 2 points. The team with more points after the 3 attempts will win the game.
I like it.
That's kind of like high school. I actually did a game this year, my first overtime high school football game. I didn't even know the rules. Thank God my partner did. Mm-hmm. But in high school, I think, same thing happens. They line up at the 2, and they have one chance to get it in, and the next team gets a chance to get it in. So it's like they have 2 or 3 tries, and whoever has the most wins. So
yeah, I don't know if it's the best idea, and the NFL should take it, but the NFL's got to do something similar.
Something.
Like this. Yeah. And
finally, HBO Max now has a shuffle button. It gives users the ability to play a random episode of a series. According to Variety magazine, it's limited to 45 shows right now, including Friends, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and The Big Bang Theory. So
who wants this?
You don't? You don't want to see a random show?
Why would you want to watch a random episode?
Well, aren't they all random? They don't. It's like one episode doesn't depend on the past episode, does it?
Yeah, there's always storylines that carry through all the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Imagine going from an episode where you go from an episode where Rachel and Ross break up, go on a break, and then like you're like, all right, shuffle again, and it's like them starting dating. It's like, does that not annoy anybody else? Is that just like OCD kicking in? I don't think so. I think we can all agree that you like to watch stories in order, right? That's why when you read a book, you don't start at the 5th chapter and then you're like, you know what? I think I might go back and see what happened in the 1st chapter, because I don't really know what's happening right now. That's not how shows are meant to be watched. It's weird.
Shall we wait and see how long this lasts?
I think what they're trying to do is, like, you know how you can turn on like Nickelodeon at night? It's just a random Friends episode. I think that's what it is.
You think that's it?
It's probably for people like Doug that put these shows on in the background. I don't know.
He went through a spell once when I was down there. Mm-hmm. His wife was deployed. He went through a spell once where Criminal Minds was on every afternoon.
That worries me a little bit.
If you watch more than 3 of those episodes in a row, that's some pretty dark stuff.
Plus, what was he dreaming about? You know, if that was on while he was sleeping, you know.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I know
was he subconsciously getting stuff into his ear and then it ended up in his brain. Did he have a lot of nightmares? We need to talk to him.
I don't know.
I'll see if I can talk to him today. Get an interview.
Hey, brand new Stumpah for you today. Okay, Stumpah time. According to Time magazine, the world's most extravagant one of these cost $49,000. What is it? According to Time magazine, the world's most extravagant one of these cost $49,000. What is it? Or what was it? All right, give us your guess. I'm pulling up a post that Diane made, I guess, yesterday. She sent on our Facebook page, which, by the way, we're going to be off next week, but I'll step up my posting game on Facebook. So.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
Diane posted, she said, new Stumpah Friday. If nobody gets it, no hints. We'll have to stew on it over the weekend. That is a surefire way of assuring that we'll have a big audience on Monday. Wonderful idea. The only problem is we're taking next week off. So my opinion is we got to get a winner today.
Okay? You think so?
You don't think so? You want to carry it over for a week?
I know, that's tough. I think maybe people should vote in the chat. But I mean, we're also assuming that no one's going to get it first right off the bat here, which
are you kidding?
I actually think it's going to happen, to be honest. It's kind of a
okay, I was good.
I think it's a pretty specific answer.
You're looking at it. I was thinking, do we have a winner already?
No.
So according to Time magazine, this the world's most extravagant one of these cost $49,000? What was it?
Here we go. We got
All right.
answers. Justice says a toilet. No, I probably more, to be honest. There's probably a solid gold toilet somewhere.
Can you imagine the throne in Trump Tower? Yeah, gold.
Probably more than 49,000.
Yeah.
Abby says sneakers.
No.
Again, probably more. Probably more.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely shoes with diamonds on it and stuff. Yeah. All right, here we go. Gail says toothpick.
Nope.
Gail says toothbrush.
Nope.
I know what Gail's doing right now. She's brushing her teeth. That's where these answers are coming from. Gail also said potato peeler. So
Potato peeler.
My myth is busted. Abby says a sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt. Nope.
Maybe. That's a reasonable guess, I feel. Although there's probably one made out of like the finest silk from the North Pole. I don't know. Justin says a spoon.
North Pole?
A spoon.
Nope.
No, not it. Abby says headphones.
Headphones.
That's a good guess. I don't know. Let's see. The most expensive pair I think I've seen is like $1,000. But I'm sure there's some crazy ones. No, I'm wearing Audio Technica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Beats are up there, right?
No, Beats are like $350. So expensive in terms of headphones, not expensive. Well, we're talking 49,000, Pete. That's what the question is. I'm not talking up there.
$99. I have worn these, not this particular pair, but I've worn the style since the 80s. So.
Yeah, those are a trusty pair. Those are a trusty pair. Mine I think mine were like 150. But the ones I use on the show typically, those I think those are like anywhere from 50 to 75. So I'm right there with you.
Okay. All right.
Let's see. Where did I leave off? Abby said winner today, by the way. So we'll see. The rest of you guys vote. Let me know.
I think it should be winner today.
Yeah, but I didn't think of any hints, Pete.
Even if we have to take a break and come back later.
Okay, all right. Abby says picture frame.
Picture frame. No.
Justin says plate.
Do I have to keep doing the buzzer?
Do you not want to?
No, it's not a plate.
Okay, I mean, you don't have to do you can just say no if you don't want to.
Okay.
Abby says sink.
Sink. No.
Abby says keyboard.
No.
Are we talking musical or are we talking typing?
Either
know. Way, it's incorrect.
No. Yeah.
Justin said rims. Are we talking like car rims?
No. No, it's not rims.
No. Abby says a pen set.
No, not a pen set.
Probably more because for some reason there's like insanely expensive pens.
True.
And I don't get it. I mean, you could have like a high-end pen, I guess, maybe like $50, and it probably writes really well. How do you go up from there?
I had a gold-plated cross pen given to me when I left a job, engraved with that radio station's call letters.
Did you ever use it?
Yes.
You
did? I did, but maybe because I did that, I lost it. I don't know where it is.
Are you serious? It's probably in the your catch-all drawer upstairs somewhere.
It had WMYS on it, and I don't know where it is.
The disrespect, Pete. Losing a gift. Abby says a hat.
A hat? No, not a hat. What do you think? According to
you go ahead.
I was just going to according to Time see, we have a slight delay here, so that gets us going. According to Time magazine, the world's most expensive one of these cost $49,000. What was it?
Abby said jeans.
No.
Justin says a designer bag.
Good guess, but no.
I wonder. That's probably right for like a super expensive designer bag. Does it go higher? I don't know.
Like a Coach bag or whatever?
Maybe. I don't know. Gail says underwear. That is not it. That would be some really expensive underwear.
That would, yeah.
Abby says a knife. We're getting a little violent here. No, that's not it.
Not a knife.
Justin says wine.
Not wine. No.
Not wine. Probably. There's probably somehow more expensive wine than that. Justin says caviar.
Caviar. No. By the way, getting back to wine.
I just know it's expensive. Yeah, what's up?
I mean, I could not be in a restaurant or in someone's home, and have them say, this bottle is worth $700. Put it back,
Yeah.
Not just because of the price, but how can you justify getting rid of? I mean, you're drinking it, so it's going to be gone. How can you justify?
That's like having an expensive liquor or something for special events.
Yes.
But once you taste it, wouldn't it be a lot better than what you typically drink? So then it's like, do you want do you want more of it, like more frequently? And then you
Right.
can't afford that. So, I don't know. Drink the cheap stuff. That's the message
There
of the
you
day.
go. Yep. Brown
Gail's-
paper bag.
Yeah, Gail says socks.
Socks. No.
Nope. Justin says a pencil.
Not a pencil. A pencil for $49,000? No.
Hey, there's some crazy things out there.
I guess.
Abby says a lamp. Abby's definitely looking around her room and just finding objects. Not
I
a,
do have a clue idea if you want to go into secret.
we still got more guesses. Hold on.
All right.
Gail says spatula.
Spatula. No.
Nope. Abby says printer.
Nope. Not a printer.
Nope. Gail says pillow.
Not a pillow.
Nope. Let's see.
That would be stuffed with feathers from a wicked expensive.
Yeah. A peacock.
Yeah.
Abby says one night at a hotel.
No. Good guess.
Justin says a guitar.
No, not a
Could
guitar.
be like a really, really vintage one or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Abby says a gallon of gas.
No.
That is it? Oh, no. Okay.
Did you see that post that was going around yesterday? I got suckered in twice.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Two people I know put on Facebook and said, "Oh, I'm okay now. Thanks for all the help today. I was outside Cumbies and I got held up and my hands were shaking and I didn't know what to do. And then the police stopped the pump from pumping gas into my car. Suckered me right into that.
They got you.
Here I was caring about you.
All right, the last guess I have is a computer.
No, not a computer.
Not it. All right, let's.
All right, shall we go into executive session?
By the way, I think Justin said Matt make a poll. I think we've just decided we're gonna get an answer today.
Okay.
The whole show is gonna be the Stumpah apparently. But all right, we'll be back in 1 second. Pete, remember to cover up your mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
We're back.
We're back.
All right, Pete. Pete's got a clue for you guys. Let's clap it up for Pete. He has been punished multiple times, but he still steps up to the plate. So we appreciate it. Pete, what do you got?
Okay, my clue today is this is the time of year.
Yeah, this would be the time of year for whatever we're talking about here. Abby did say, are any of us close? We're all over the map. I don't think anyone's really that close.
No, I don't think so.
No.
According to Time Magazine, the world's most extravagant one of these costs $49,000. It's this time of year that this would be bought.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's my clue. And by the way, we're only doing this because we care, and we're not going to be here next week. So
and Pete's a nice guy. I would make you guys wait.
would you really?
I mean,
All right. So give us your thoughts in the chat. And while we wait for more guesses, let me jump to today's fascinating fact. I know it gets cold in Vermont, Abby, but the coldest temperature ever recorded was 144 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. That was recorded in Antarctica, where, of course, we all vacation often, during a span of research between 2004 and 2016. Just a few breaths of air at that temperature would induce hemorrhaging in your lungs and would kill you after just a few breaths.
The Pete Braley Show, where we start your day off on a positive note here, thinking about taking a breath of negative 144 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes.
All right, so do we have some guesses on the Stumpah here?
Yes, let's see.
Okay.
By the way, we do need a shout out Diane. She said not to do this, but I don't know if she knew we were going on vacation.
She did not.
Okay.
She did not know.
So we're sorry, Diane. That's the reason, though.
Yep.
Normally, if it's a normal Friday show, we're not doing this.
No, we're not doing holding
but
it over.
We're going on vacation. All right. Abby says floral arrangement.
Good guess, but that's not it.
Gail says a picnic.
A picnic? No.
What are you eating on that picnic, Gail, for $49,000?
Caviar.
Yeah,
champagne.
I guess. Expensive wine. Abby said a mud truck. What's a mud truck?
One that can get through the Vermont mud? Is that it?
I guess.
Trish last night showed me a picture of a school bus in Maine. It was like halfway into the mud.
Ugh. Let's see. Justin said a plant.
A plant.
That's
no,
expensive.
Not a plant.
Maybe an exotic plant, a rare plant. Gail says an egg. No.
We need you to be.
Why do you struggle so hard, Pete? The answer is no, and you just gave a hint when we didn't agree to give a hint.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. The answer is no. I just read the words.
can't do this
Are you
anymore.
done?
It causes me way too much stress. Abby said a baseball card. No.
No.
Kat said an umbrella. No.
No.
Justin said a type of fruit tree. No. Although
No.
fruit trees are dope. I kind of want one. Abby says rain boots. No. Abby said seeds for planting. No. Justin said rain jacket. No. Gail said umbrella. No. Abby put ice cold emojis. I think that was the fascinating fact. Either way, no.
I think it was.
Justin said egg. No. Abby said a late B-Day present for Abby. No.
No.
High hopes, though. Abby says Easter egg. No. Abby said Easter basket. No. Abby said baseball bat. No. Abby said baseball glove. No. Abby said jersey. No. Justin said baby bird. What baby bird are you buying for $49,000? Why are you buying a baby bird, Justin? You live in an apartment. That would annoy your neighbors. Abby said yes, a truck that you bring into the mud for fun. For fun? You want to get stuck in the mud for fun?
They don't get stuck. That's the thing. They probably have monster tires.
And Justin said a golden egg. No. All right. Time for hint number 3. Abby was in the right ballpark with a couple of her answers. I'm not going to say which ballpark yet. That's hint number 4. But Abby was in the right ballpark.
Abby's in the right ballpark. By the way, I didn't plan on this taking the whole show. We can move on to something else. Come back to this if you'd like.
We're committed now.
Got to do it.
Because I might lose the answers, so I don't want to do that. By the way, I got another Christmas mug. This one's Christmas Pups.
She has more than one down there?
Oh, she's got a ton.
Oh, wow.
I don't think she puts them away for the season is what it is.
I have 2 favorite mugs down there. There's one she got at Starbucks. That's the one that's green, has a black bottom, kind of heavy. I like that mug. And the other one is the Star Wars mug.
Yeah, the Stormtrooper.
Yep. Those are my 2 mugs when I'm down there.
See, for me, it's really about the shape of the mug. That's what a large part of my decision comes down to. Like, she has some nice mugs, but they're massive. And I wouldn't put enough coffee to fill it up. So
when you put one of those in the Keurigs, you come up with that much coffee.
Exactly.
And try to get the milk to coffee ratio proper with that.
Yep.
Not happening.
All right, let's see where we're at. Gail said a bird's nest. No. Can you buy a bird's nest? Abby said chick eggs. No. Abby said catcher's gear. I'll say right off the bat, baseball was not the ballpark I was talking about. I get it because I said the word ballpark, but no, I threw you guys off. I was throwing off the scent there, but it has nothing to do with baseball. Let's see. Justin says duck eggs. Justin's got a weird animal thing going on right now.
Yes.
I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you, man.
You guys are working on little sleep because of the soccer game, right?
Yes, we were up late last night. Kat says baseball cleats. No. Abby said tickets to a game. Maybe an expensive game.
Yeah.
Gail says shit. Abby's answer been all over the map. Yeah, yes, they have. Abby said to a baseball game. No. Justin said signed jersey. No. Justin said Easter egg hunt. No. Abby said Easter gift. No. But Justin and Abby are on the right track with Easter. That was the ballpark I was talking about.
Now, how come you can say that and I'm not jumping all over you? Thanks, Matt.
Because we're waiting. We're stretching it out a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Plus, we need a winner today. You would be like, it would be like first day Stumpah. You're like, someone would guess egg like they did, and you're like,
well, I had to look at the answer again.
Could be. Should we mark it as correct? And once you guys hear the answer, you're like, no, it's not. It's not an egg.
It's not an egg. No.
Yeah. All right, where are we at? We're almost done here.
Okay.
Do you want to move on to another story? What's up? What's your call here?
I don't know, but it's going to be a short show on material today. If we keep going this way.
It's up to you. You make the call. It's your show.
How about I do my Feel Good Friday stories?
All right, let's do it. Okay. We'll come back.
Please, if you have any more guesses for the Stumpah, put them in the chats. But Feel Good Friday, this is where we spotlight a couple of nice stories, a couple of good stories. If there's anything happening in your life you want to celebrate, you can email it to us, or you can call our voicemail number, all of which coming up at the end of the show. More than 15 years ago, Mark Lott of Douglas, Georgia, was diagnosed with a disease that attacks his kidneys. He was fine for many years, but 2020 came and his health quickly took a turn. Doctors tried medication therapy to get his kidney function back. Didn't work. Mark would probably have to go on dialysis 3 times a week, 4 hours a day, or ideally get a kidney transplant. Did you know there are 90,000 other people in the U.S. that were waiting for a kidney last year? Probably the same this year. Well, he joined that list, and the numbers were definitely not in his favor. So Mark's wife, Michelle, went on Facebook in an effort to save his life, and it was exactly the right thing to do. A total stranger in the area by the name of Heather Bryant saw the post and was inspired to help. She immediately reached out to see if things would line up. They did. Mark and Heather were a perfect match. Doctors performed the surgery in January. The results were immediate. Mark's color improved, and in just a couple of weeks, he was back to normal. Mark calls Heather his hero, and the two talk or text often throughout the week. Heather's selfless donation ended up inspiring Heather's sister, who is now interested in being an organ donor as well. A cool story.
That's awesome.
And earlier this month, a couple were out skiing and snowboarding along with their dog. They went down a mountain in Chaffee County, Colorado. That's when an avalanche buried all three. Luckily, the couple were not injured, and they were able to dig their way out, but they couldn't find their dog and assumed that maybe he didn't survive the avalanche. Amazingly, the dog was found on a nearby trail a few days later. Somehow, some way, the dog dug his way out, survived a number of nights in cold weather, and found its way to a clearing where it was rescued and taken home. One of the rescuers explained, "Of course, we will never exactly know what happened to this dog. Only the dog knows that story." Feel Good Friday stories for this week. And I just sometimes gives you a nice rush, huh, to hear about good things happening in the world.
And nothing's better than a good dog story, right? Somebody finding their dog again.
I know. I have another dog story coming up. Did we get some guesses for the Stumpah?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Back to the Stumpah.
Let's go back and see. I'm going to scroll up and find it. According to Time Magazine, the world's most expensive one of these costs $49,000. We've told you this is the time of year. Abby was close, and Abby was in the ballpark, but it has nothing to do with baseball. Is that it?
Has to do with Easter. Yeah, we did kind of give that away. Justin said an Easter bunny costume. Nope, not it. Abby said an Easter hunt prize. Nope.
49,000.
Hey, yeah, that's shout out to those kids. Let's see. Gail said a chocolate bunny.
A chocolate bunny. And Gail is on the winner's board.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Congratulations.
A $49,000 chocolate bunny.
It featured gold leaf accents and eyes that were made out of solitaire diamonds.
But why? That's all I got to say.
Because they could.
Do you eat it? Does anybody eat it?
I know. I don't have a follow-up on that.
I mean, you can't eat the eyes, right? You can't eat diamonds. I mean,
right.
Well, you could. That'd feel like
it'd be
painful.
Yeah.
By the way, we did have some other like chocolate bunnies, but the exact answer is a chocolate Easter bunny. So Gail did get the dub.
So Gail's up on the winner board there. Gotta love it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, when eating a chocolate Easter bunny, what do you eat first, the head or the tail? I mean, well, the ears, right? The ears with the tail.
I think I go ears.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
An ear guy.
I don't typically eat. I don't like that much chocolate like at once. I know you don't have to eat the whole thing, but like to me, excuse me, I would rather have like a Reese's cup or something. That's just me personally. Not a huge fan of chocolate bunnies.
Have we said this on the show that the Reese's peanut butter cup eggs? It's the perfect chocolate to peanut butter ratio.
Oh yeah,
just really
the eggs, the Christmas trees, the hearts. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
All right, I do have one other dog story this morning. It's an update on a story I read earlier this week. I didn't bring it up because I thought it was kind of negative at the time, but we have a happy ending here. A dog that was dumped at a North Carolina animal shelter last week because his owners thought he was gay has found a new home. The 50-pound mix, he's named Fezco, he was surrendered to the shelter after his owners say he humped another male dog. Happens. Leading them to think he was gay, so they brought him back to the shelter. The shelter immediately shared the story on social media, and it blew up. It blew up. It didn't take long for Fezco to find a new home. He was adopted this week by a gay couple in Charlotte who said, "It's just a silly reason to turn in a dog. We just thought it would make sense for the gay dog to be adopted by a loving gay family." They've also changed his name from Fezco to Oscar, which is kind of special in our hearts.
Near and dear to our hearts, yeah.
According to the ASPCA, this is the. Remember, I told you the other day that I read about humping. According to the ASPCA, mounting and humping are commonly done by most dogs, male and female, and it's not always related to sexual activity. They do it to display dominance, but they also do it for play, and it's a response to stress or excitement. All right.
Yes, those screw those first owners. Bunch of tools.
At least Fezco/Oscar has a loving home.
Yeah, you know what? This was a blessing in disguise, though, because that was probably a home that dog did not want to be in, and now he's in a home that he does want to be in.
Yep.
So,
good point.
Shout out to those that new couple that took in the dog.
So I don't know about the whole squad here, but I know quite a few of us play Wordle, right? And and I play Hurdle. You play Nerdle.
Yep.
You play Worldle.
Mm-hmm.
Is that about it?
I play Quirtle. I'm on a bit of a dry run with Quirtle.
Oh, really?
It's a little frustrating. Yeah, past couple days.
That's where it's Wordle times 4, right?
Yep.
You have to guess 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, millions of people have gotten into the Wordle habit, but most share one complaint, and that is you can only play once a day. Well, not anymore. Thanks to super fans of all sorts, there are dozens of specialized knockoffs to choose from, and Mashable has unearthed some of the best. If you're a fan of Disney, there's McYerdle. McYerdle? It's everything Disney. Same thing. You've got so many. Did you play it? I sent it to our squad.
Yeah, I kind of struggled a bit.
Did you?
Yeah, these games are a little challenging. But I think I do it to myself because I try and think of like specific things related when I should probably just guess words, right, to get some letters.
Yeah. Star Wars has one called Swordle. You know, it's like a sword. Swordle. May the Force be with you. If you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, there's Lordle of the Rings. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, which I thought I was, I could not get yesterday's. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, they have Hogwartle. And if you're a Swiftie, they have Taylordle, which I didn't try yesterday. So
yeah, I only tried the Disney and the Harry Potter one, and I struggled. But I think I need to try again. I don't think I went at it with the right approach.
I got Disney on my second guess.
Impressive. Wow, big and bad Pete over here.
No, but I thought I knew Harry Potter, and Kat and I were playing it together, and I had to ask her, when I got the answer, I had to ask her, who is that?
You've seen Harry Potter, what, like one time? I feel like you don't actually watch Harry Potter that much.
You know what happens to me with Harry Potter, and I don't know if this happens to anyone else. It's like on every Saturday, right, on some channel. So if I'm flipping around, I think I have seen the Azkaban one. What's that?
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban. It seems to come up.
One.
It seems to come up every week so it's like I've seen the same one probably 8 times.
Okay, you claim to have seen that one 8 times, and you just said Azkaban.
Did I say Azkaban? What is it?
Yeah, what's that Azkaban one?
Prisoner
of Azkaban.
Azkaban.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I need to watch the movies.
Yeah. Study up, buddy.
Didn't you recently rewatch all of them?
I did. They're phenomenal. They're great.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the random question. And can we finally settle something? Is a hot dog a sandwich or not? This has been going on for years. Many people debate it. Many people say, no, a hot dog's a hot dog. A bologna sandwich is a sandwich.
See, this is the tough part about doing the show is I know at one point we've talked about this before, and I don't remember what I said. So I feel like if I choose what I think now, I just hope it doesn't contradict what I thought, but I don't know.
Well, does anyone else remember us talking about this before?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
We were actually in Virginia, both of us, doing the show.
Oh, really?
So that was that. I think that was like show number 25 or something.
You have a good memory.
Yeah.
So there you go. Next week for an assignment, you can go back and find his original thought.
Find out if Matt's a fraud.
There are many posts on the internet about this. If you Google this, you'll come up with so many things to read. Here's what the people at the Merriam-Webster dictionary have to say. Okay, the word hot dog refers either to the sausage that you buy squeezed in a plastic package, or to the same sausage heated and served in a long split roll. When it's served in the roll, it's also a sandwich. The idea that a hot dog is a sandwich is just upsetting to so many people. But given that the definition of a sandwich is 2 or more slices of bread or a split roll having a filling in between, there is no sensible way around it. If you want a meatball sandwich on a split roll to be a kind of sandwich, then you have to accept that a hot dog is also kind of a sandwich.
I don't know if I consider a meatball sandwich a sandwich. Nobody says a meatball sandwich. Everybody says a meatball sub. So if anything, I think a hot dog is a sub.
I did watch some show recently, I forget what it was, but the two guys were arguing this point on the show, and they were like, a hot dog is not in between two pieces of bread. It's one piece of bread that is
exactly, but
not sliced all the way through either.
But the definition is trying to say that a sandwich is also a split roll, which would be a hot dog. But I don't think that's what a sandwich is. I think that's a roll. I think it's a sub, you know?
I mean,
like, I don't eat a meatball sub. I don't consider a sub a sandwich. A sub is a sub, you know? A sandwich is a sandwich. A hot dog is a hot dog. But, I mean, if you want to go by technicalities, I think a hot dog is a sub. But if you say that, I'm going to choke slam you. I mean, that doesn't
isn't
make
the
sense.
name of the place, I mean, if you draw it out, isn't it the Subway Sandwich Shop? Or is this another Mandela effect? I'm remembering it wrong.
I don't know. My life is a lie. But maybe, let's take it one step further. A sub is a split roll laid with one side on the bottom. A hot dog is a split roll, but you hold it vertically.
Yeah. They put it in those little. Yeah, they put it in those little
hot dog with
things.
The hot dog at the top. A meatball sub, you got the meatballs stuffed in the side. Because I believe, if someone goes back to the old shows, I believe what I said. Because then we were talking about somehow bagels got brought up.
I don't remember this at all. But okay, was I on the show?
I think so. I think you were here that season. Yeah,
okay.
Of the Pete Braley Show. I think you were casted that season. I don't know. Technically, if we're going by that definition, if we trust that definition, I guess sure, a hot dog is a sandwich. But I don't agree. Nobody calls it a meatball. Anybody call it a meatball sandwich? That was a terrible example. They
I have never.
Something else. No, it's a meatball sub.
Yeah.
Apparently, a hot dog is a sub. Let's see what people have to say.
All right.
Gail says, random question, a hot dog is a hot dog is a hot dog. There it is. So, I mean, I kind of agree. A hot dog is just its own thing. Now, is a cheeseburger a sandwich?
Ooh.
Technically, by definition, it is.
By definition, it is a sandwich. Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think a cheeseburger is a cheeseburger is a cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying?
But then, wait a minute. McDonald's serves, of course, cheeseburgers, Big Macs, but they serve a filet of fish sandwich for Lent, right? Or year-round.
Well, year-round, yeah.
What's the difference between a cheeseburger and a filet of fish, besides the fishy part?
I don't know. Cat says it's called a meatball sub, not a sandwich. Agreed.
Right.
Cat votes it's not a sandwich. Diane says hot dog is a sandwich technically. Potato patata is what she said. Justin said, what about ice cream sandwiches? He also said bagels, question mark.
They do call it an ice cream sandwich.
You know what? I do remember it because maybe this will. Do you remember I said we need to make it into a T-shirt? And I said a bagel is a bagel, a sandwich is a sandwich, and a hot dog is a hot dog. I think I said that.
Now it's coming back to you. Yeah.
So now we really need to make the T-shirt. I don't know. Diane says, "Did I get the Stumpah?" Unfortunately, you did not, Diane.
No,
you did not.
No.
Your guess could not have been more far off. It was the correct answer was a chocolate Easter bunny.
That was worth $49,000 because it was gold plated. So
yeah, so not quite. Dana said, "Friday's conundrum: what is a sandwich?"
What is a sandwich? Yes.
Nobody knows.
Hey,
Dana also says, "Knock it off, Pete." Giggle.
And speaking of food, when it comes to fast food, there is no shortage of choices, right? But what if there were a shortage of choices? What if you could only have one chain for each type of food? That's the premise of a new BuzzFeed survey. So here we go. What burger chain would you save? Well, if you could only have one place to go to get a burger, what would it be? If you put Five Guys into it, I'd go with Five Guys.
I agree, but I don't know if you technically consider Five Guys like fast food. I think you would, but if we're talking just the chains,
yes,
I'm going McDonald's.
I would agree.
McDonald's burger. Yeah,
I would agree. Yeah.
Yep.
How about a chicken chain?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah.
How about a taco burrito chain?
Oh, burrito chain?
Yeah. Well,
Chipotle, but not the one near us.
Would you put those together, taco and burrito? Or they separate? Yeah.
Yeah, I would. And I got to go with Chipotle.
Yeah, I guess. But you're right. The one near us, we never know if it's open.
Not great. Yeah.
Yeah, they've had staffing issues, and I mean we've gone there. Was it a Friday night we went there, like Friday supper time?
Yep.
He ordered from the road. They accepted the order. We get to the place, and the door's locked, saying, "Sorry, no staff, can't come."
Although Calirito is the place we've been going to, that's like our new regular burrito place, is really good.
Thank you, Justin. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
That was a Foodie Friday. What pizza chain would you save?
Now we're talking chains. We're not talking like individual pizza places.
Yeah.
So we're talking.
I had
chains.
Riccardi's last night because he hates it.
Yeah.
It's a thin.
No offense to Riccardi's. I just don't like thin crust pizza.
For those that don't know,
they do make a good thin crust pizza. I just don't like thin crust pizza.
For those that don't know, it's a local. They have two locations in Fairhaven and New Bedford, and it's thin crust pizza, which is what I grew up on.
Technically Dartmouth.
I think it's before the town line.
Oh, okay.
But New Bedford, Dartmouth type thing.
Yeah.
But I grew up on thin crust pizza, so it's like I love it. I remember my childhood. He's like, it's like a wafer, you know?
Yeah, it's like you made a pizza on like a wheat thin or something like that.
All right. So which national pizza chain would you save?
Probably Domino's. I kind of like Domino's.
I think Domino's changed their sauce because years ago I did not like it. I hated Domino's, but now I'm okay with it. So
yeah, I don't know if I remember like older Domino's. Sarah likes Papa John's down
Papa
here.
John's.
Yeah, we got that the other day.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they get a stuffed crust. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of stuffed crust, to be honest. Yeah. Anyways, Domino's my vote.
All right. And what's your favorite sandwich chain? Do they have a hot dog?
No.
Now,
That's another great point.
Yeah.
We didn't think of that. No sandwich place serves a hot dog.
True. I actually like D'Angelo's a little better than... is that national? D'Angelo's?
I don't know. I think it might be like a Northeast chain.
I like them better than Subway. So, and what's the other one? Blimpie, which you didn't even know about, right?
No, I didn't know about that. Jersey Mike's also.
Right.
Currently, I'd probably say Jersey Mike's. Although D'Angelo's makes if we're just talking about steak and cheese sub, D'Angelo's makes the best steak and cheese.
That's right.
And I'll die on that.
Right. Yeah.
On that. What's the saying? I'll die on that something. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll go to my grave with that thought.
Yeah, same thing. But yeah, they do have the best steak and cheese. Probably Jersey Mike's though. I've been liking Jersey Mike's lately. Very expensive though.
The only thing I don't like is, and we talked about it before, I can't get a meatball sub at Jersey Mike's.
Yep. But Dana was saying that it's like you need additional stuff to make it.
You need a steamer or something.
Yeah. So that's why a lot of places don't do it.
All right.
By the way, we'll get into all your answers in the post show for sure. Okay. I'll read all that.
Yeah. And speaking of food, there's a story this morning about what we're eating while traveling on the road. Everybody needs a little snack to get through a road trip, right? But we have very different preferences depending on where we start that trip. There's a website called Upgraded Points. They did a state-by-state survey and found that we all fall into three categories. Do you want something salty, sweet, or healthy? I always thought there were only two, salty and sweet, but they throw in healthy on me here.
That healthy thing.
Yeah. Salty snacks dominated the menu with 9 states, including Florida, Michigan, and Mississippi. But plenty of folks branched out. So there's 9 states that like salty snacks. Nebraskans, who come from the Cornhusker State, they chose popcorn. Oregon and California shared a top choice of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
See, stuff like that is tough to eat while you drive. You're going to get your steering wheel all cheesy.
Yeah. Hardcore folks in Kentucky, they hit the road with pork rinds. Plenty of pork rinds.
Never had that. Yeah. I don't know what it tastes like.
A few states have a lot of sweet tooth residents like Georgia, Maryland, New Jersey, North Carolina, and Tennessee, where they love Sour Patch Kids.
Gotta love Sour Patch Kids.
Would you eat those on a road trip, though?
Maybe. They're pretty good.
Minnesota's the only chocoholic state. Folks there choose Snickers. And as far as folks who try to stay healthy while driving, Delaware, Massachusetts, and New York chose hummus.
How are you eating hummus in a car? And who? Who is eating hummus in a car?
Doesn't it have to be refrigerated? So I guess you have to have a cooler, right?
Cooler, but like how? What do you
dip?
Are you driving? Like, what do you put it on the dashboard and just take a pita bread and just quick dip and eat it while you're driving? Who? I don't think that's true. Who is eating hummus on a road trip?
People in Delaware, Massachusetts, and New York, I guess.
Not me. Not me.
Utah packs fresh fruit. Well, excuse me. And a whopping 7 states chose rice cakes, including Texas, believe it or not. Rice cakes? What do we usually do? We usually do goldfish crackers.
Yeah, that's a go-to. Mini muffins.
Mini muffins. Might bring a banana or two, for those morning trips.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else we had.
That's pretty much it. We don't bring a lot of, we're like pros when it comes to the Virginia drive. So like we know our stops.
Yep.
And we know that's really all we need is goldfish and mini muffins, man.
Yep. Then we get to a certain Chick-fil-A for lunch.
Yep.
And then we're good till we get there. So, all right, that'll do it for today. We do have a lot of chats, I guess, to catch up on as far as what change you'd like to keep, your favorite burger place, your favorite pizza place. So this gives Matt a chance to scroll back and check those out. Plus, we'll just hang out for a bit and maybe tell you what the plans are for next week. I actually don't know what I'm doing.
If you missed it, just so we say it one more time for anybody leaving, we are going on vacation next week.
Yes.
So there will be no shows next week, but we'll be back on the Monday after that, which I don't know what the date is. I think it's April 4th. I think it's the 4th.
You might be right.
May the 4th be April with you. So, no, April the 4th with you.
Oh, and by the way, in case for our regular viewers, in case you're wondering about the calendar, haven't touched it since he left, but you're not seeing it.
Oh, yeah.
It's still March 21st.
Yep.
Anyway, we leave you the thought for the day in case you have to get going. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon. See you in a week, all right? Our thought today is sit with the winners. The conversation's different. Think about that one. If you hang around with negative people, it's always sit with the winners. The conversation's different. Post show is coming up. We'll be right back.
We back.
Hello. Just checking what's trending today. And, of course, Duke is trending with the NCAA basketball victory yesterday. So Coach K keeps going. He said he was going to retire this year, but Mike Krzyzewski now moves into the Elite Eight after Duke advanced with a 78-73 victory. Providence College plays tonight. I don't know if anybody has the time of that game, or I can look it up. But yeah,
It's funny how you keep your news voice on.
If someone could look it up for us.
Duke is going to be playing tonight at approximately 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is Pete Braley, and I'm barely opening my mouth.
By the way,
Kind of like Walter Cronkite.
I told Mom that we goofed it up with Charlie.
We goofed it up. What did we do?
Can you stop this?
Nope. I'm going with it now.
So, Charlie, studio dog Charlie's getting neutered right now, and I told her
my testicles.
This is either going to be a very short boat show or it's going to be very interesting. So, anyway, what I was getting at was Charlie should have had the appointment last week.
Yes.
Did you know that the most popular time in America to get a vasectomy is the beginning of the March Madness tournament?
Wait, are we talking about
guys?
Dogs?
Guys. Humans. We're talking about humans.
Pete, I hate to break it to you. Do you know Charlie's a dog?
Yes, Matt.
Oh, okay.
But can I get to my story?
Sure, I'm waiting for it.
All right. Evidently, it is the most popular time for guys to schedule their vasectomy because then they have to sit on the couch for 4 days and watch basketball.
Ah, that's interesting. For a second, I was like,
where's he going with this?
Yeah, they don't want to have a baby. I don't know.
No?
I was confused, but that makes a lot of sense.
And
then what do they do? They reverse it afterwards? Do they just get a vasectomy and then reverse it right after the tournament?
Oh, because they want the tournament off? Yeah.
That's all they wanted was a tournament off. I don't think they really care about whether or not they have kids again.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, let's see. We got food chains. Yeah, every time I do a news voice, it ends up going into like a Walter Cronkite impersonation. Every time.
Right. And that's the way it is.
Good evening. No,
Friday.
I lost it.
This Friday, March 25th.
Good evening and welcome to the nightly news. I don't know.
CBS Evening News. I'm Walter.
Such an iconic voice, though.
Yeah.
It's like very comforting, but you want to punch him in the face at the same time. It's just like open your mouth just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
And so many. It's incredible how he was trusted by so many people. Compare it to today. I mean, maybe you have your favorite journalist that you trust and follow, but I mean, there's just not that trust anymore.
How can you trust a man that barely opens his mouth?
They did, though. He was Uncle Walter.
Yes. Like he could have been he probably would have been a good ventriloquist.
That's true.
Yes.
I'm hardly moving my mouth.
Okay, let's check in with these fast food chains. Okay, pull up the thing again. We started with burger places. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Burger places. Justin said Five Guys. Yeah, I think if Five Guys included it, it's definitely the winner. Dana says Mickey D's. They do make a good burger.
They do.
Gil says Five Guys. Yes.
Yep.
Abby says Burger King. Am I right? Justin, please block Abby in the chat, please.
Hey, Logan loves Burger King, right?
Yeah, Logan's just, I think we all go through a period when we're younger where we just don't know the truth about things,
We make
and as
poor
we get
decisions.
older, yes.
Yeah.
And as we get older, we learn things. He'll learn that Burger King is trash. He'll learn. Let's see. For burritos, Justin says Cali-ritos.
Cali-ritos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Diane says no problemo. Yeah, I think I need to give no probs like another chance. I went there a long time ago. I think I got the wrong burrito. I need to get a different burrito.
I have never been there.
All right, Foodie Friday. That's coming up.
All right, we'll do it.
Diane says Riccardi's has what they call a guilt-free pizza. I love it. Low-fat cheese, broccoli, onions, mushrooms, but I don't think it's guilt for you if you eat the whole thing at once like I do. That's the thing about Riccardi's, too, and thin crust pizza. You don't want to eat a whole pizza because then you're like, damn, I just ate a whole pizza. But it's thin crust, so like it doesn't fill you up that much. So you're like, I could definitely eat this whole pizza right now without a
Good
doubt
point.
in my mind. Yeah.
Good point. Yep.
Gail says, I love thin, crispy crust. That makes one of us, Gail. Diane says,
That's
yuck,
what we
Papa
grew
John's.
up on, you know?
I think Papa John's has improved since it was in Fairhaven.
I think so.
I think their pizza's changed. I think it's a lot better now. Let's see. Dana says, I think D'Angelo's is only Northeast as they are Papagino's. I enjoy Papagino's. I know Trish really doesn't like it.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that.
She thinks, does she not like the cheese or does she think it's too greasy? One of the two. But I enjoy it.
But seriously, I used to, if anybody got Domino's, if I was at a party or something, like, hey, we got Domino's, I'd be like, I can't eat that sauce. That sauce sucks. But now it's okay. I mean, they do it. What's the one we get near Kat's house? Is the Alfredo?
What kind of pizza? It's a Cali pizza.
It's a what?
Cali pizza, like California. It's
And does that have white sauce or red sauce?
It's got white sauce. It's got chicken. I don't know if it has bacon. But yeah, it's got white sauce, chicken, and I think it's like they got tomatoes on top. It's like
so that's
sort of
from
sun-dried
Domino's
tomato or something.
I do like that. In fact, I think we're doing that too. We're going to Kat's on Sunday, so I think that's what we're doing.
Damn, bruh. I'm not there. Send me a slice.
We're also eating stuff you don't like. I told you we had fish the other day.
I love Domino's.
We had fish, rice, black beans. Oh, it was good.
Gross.
Yeah, gross.
When's the shepherd pie?
Shepherd's pie is tonight. Ooh. We were going to have it last night, but, Mom had a bit. I don't make shepherd's pie. I've never made one.
On takeout night?
What?
It's Friday.
We did takeout last night.
Oh, I didn't know that. Nobody told me.
We did the Riccardi's pizza.
Oh, you were going to do that on the day she was working. The whole schedule you planned is gone. I have no idea what you guys are doing.
You have got to be flexible, right?
See what happens, people? I leave and the house goes to crap.
See what happens, people?
All organization. I keep things running at that house.
He left and I had leftovers. So, I had some, Mom went to work Monday, so I had some leftover fish. Mom went to work Wednesday. I had leftover pork chops and gravy and potatoes.
Two terrible things to have left over. I love pork chops just as much as the next guy. They are terrible warmed up.
They were not.
They end up being so dry.
No, they did not.
They did not. You're not a food critic like me, Pete.
Oh.
You're not educated.
What am I planning this week?
In the ways of the grub.
I have it here. I have my menu available.
Let's see. Diane says we are lucky to have so many small chain or small business places like Riccardi's, Galaxy, Papagino's. Yeah. We need to do Galaxy one night. It's been a long time since I've had Galaxy pizza.
That's right. We haven't done
pizza.
that.
That's good pizza.
Let's see. Saturday we're having bacon cream cheese tortellini. You're not a tortellini fan, are you?
No, yes I am.
You are?
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't a fan of the tortellini we used to have. We used to have just tortellini with like a canned red sauce or something back before you knew how to cook. And that was just kind of boring to me. It's not that same thing as spaghetti for the longest time. It wasn't that I didn't like spaghetti. Spaghetti just got boring.
Boring, yeah.
Yeah.
We are having meatball bombs this week.
That one I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah. That's where you have meatball. You get these little Pillsbury dough things. You roll it out.
And it's croissant, isn't it? The croissant.
Is it a croissant? Or
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it is a croissant.
I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, so you flatten out the pastry, and then you put a meatball in the middle, marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, I think maybe. Let me look it up. And then you fold the rest of the biscuit around it. Then you pop it in the oven for a little bit. So you got a little meatball. He doesn't like it. I think. Didn't you tell me once that you think it's a football snack?
Yeah, it's like a snack. I don't really want to have that for dinner. I'm very specific about my food types and when to have them. So yeah, to me that's a snack. Like maybe it's an appetizer.
Appetizer?
You know? Yeah, maybe it's an appetizer. Maybe that's the problem.
Oh, the day you come home, I am making my mac and cheese because I know you like it.
That's what I like.
My mac and cheese has bacon in it. So
bacon and chicken. Let's see. For road trip snacks, Diane says, for Scott and I, it's Slim Jims and pork rinds for a road trip. I've never had pork rinds. I think I need to try it. I do enjoy me a Slim Jim. They're probably very unhealthy for you, right? They just don't feel healthy at all.
Now, is a pork rind
salty, right?
I seem to think, is a pork rind like a chip? Or did I eat chips that were flavored like pork rinds? Because I remember it being like a potato chip. So
I don't think it's like a potato chip, but I do. Aren't they crunchy? They are crunchy, right?
They are crunchy.
I saw that somewhere. Gail says, how do you eat hummus while traveling? The only thing I can think of, like the person in the back seat, were they counting them? Like, because maybe you could eat hummus if you're in if you're in the back seat just chilling.
Right.
I don't think how would a driver eat hummus? Do they have like travel hummus packs? I don't think so.
Figure that one out.
Abby says Liz brings healthy crap on trips, like those small peppers and kale chips. I mean, I don't hate the idea of going healthy on a trip, especially because I feel like, I don't know if this happens to anyone else. When I'm traveling, I feel like garbage because I eat like garbage. Like, I feel like when you go on a road trip, for some reason, you eat like garbage.
You could, yeah.
And so I feel like I always feel like garbage when I travel.
I can't tell you how many trips we've gotten home. And you're right. Your mom and I are like, okay, no fast food for a month.
All I want is a salad. Can somebody get me a salad, please? Yeah.
By the way, Liz is Abby's sister, also my niece, who is very health conscious, exercising every day, and also
small peppers though. Small peppers on a road trip. Yeah. I don't know about that. Also, I don't like peppers, so that's also why I don't know about that.
Could be why. Yeah.
Let's see. Dana says, well, happy Friday, kids. Off to rock the Boo Boo Bus. Here we go. Dana did also say that it's always a feel-good Friday because that's when they get paid on the Boo Boo Bus.
Nice. Nice. Be safe, my friend.
Yes, sir. Let's see. What else we got?
Dana
said, have it. What's up?
I was going to say, Dana's actually coming over, I think. Is it next week? Because we had to move it. April 2nd.
Yes, I think I'll be home. Yeah.
Because we have a local restaurant called the Lebanese Kitchen, which I don't know if I know I've had Lebanese food, but I don't know if I've been to this restaurant.
I haven't. I've never had it.
So Dana heard about this, and he was like, Lebanese food. So we are on. We're gonna meet up at the Lebanese Kitchen in Mattapoisett on April 2nd. So I don't know about a Foodie Friday, but we'll give you a review on April 4th.
Yeah.
You going?
I don't know yet. Like I said, I'm like just getting back, I think.
Right.
So kind of depends how life is and what I got going on. Gloria said, have a safe trip or make it a safe trip. Yeah, we are going on vacation. Technically, we already made the trip. I'm already down here.
He's already there.
Pete's just getting a nice, easy week at home. He's getting a little staycation going on.
And we'll sleep in a little bit. But one thing I do want to do, and I've gone back and forth with this as to whether or not it's, well, I've decided I'm going to rejoin the local rec center because they have a workout room, you know.
He's going to pump some iron.
Yeah.
Pete's going to be jacked.
Basically, so I can walk.
He's not even going to fit in that chair. He's going to walk in with his arms like this.
I asked Trish, I said, is this stupid? Because I used to have a 6-month membership.
Is it stupid to work out? Like, is that just stupid? Is exercise stupid?
Yeah. Okay. You go to your room. But then the whole show ends. I used to have a 6-month membership, and I would go to the gym November through May because that's when the weather down here is. So, but lately it's, you know my love for the month of March. So I'm like, is it stupid to join the rec at this time of year? And she said, not if you're going to use it. So I think I'm going to do that to at least get 30 minutes of walking on a treadmill. I used to do 3 days a week.
Because, well, we've also talked about it. You keep saying, like, is it stupid? Summer's coming up. What about when it rains? You hate the rain.
Yeah.
It's not like you can go walk out in the rain. Stuff
and
like
I
that.
also
what about when it's like 100 degrees outside?
I also forgot.
Go die. Yeah.
When it's near 100, it's like, no, it's not safe to walk. Okay. But it is on the treadmill. So.
Abby says, back to the Burger King thing. She says, Logan has 2 places to choose from. He likes Burger King because that means we travel to Littleton. So it's not something he can have whenever. Yeah, that's true. You don't have many options up there.
Okay,
so
it's a treat. Yeah, I get that.
I guess I'll give you that.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, but it's still garbage. Still garbage.
All right,
that's gonna do it though.
I did mention that I'll try to step up my posting game. Please follow the show on Facebook And we're on all the socials, as you'll see. And you can also leave us a voicemail at any time or an email. We'd love to hear from you.
Watch some old shows. Tell me if we improve. Tell me if there's things we still need to improve. We can always try and make that happen.
I got to go in search of show number 1 because, like I said, I haven't been able to find that.
I'll look again. There's no reason why it shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Sarah, Stephen, and Liam, I guess, had a very good day yesterday in Disney after kind of a rocky start, right? He didn't like the Mickey wake-up call.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan. He was a little scared by the Mickey wake-up call.
Yeah. I'll ask Sarah's permission before I post it, but there's a cute video of him. What was he like? Maybe 10 feet away from Mickey at the cast breakfast, and he's looking at him like,
my hero is right in front of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Too cute.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all your help down there, Matt. I'm glad everything worked this week, except we had just one glitch, right?
It's a nice new easy camera that we have down here. It's going to be the permanent Virginia cam. Yeah. What do you guys think? How do I look?
I think you look fine. I mean,
thank you.
I know we have like cameras here.
Yeah. We're setting up like a permanent Virginia setup, so we should always have stuff down here.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I may be going down there again.
You are always coming down here. There's always someone down here at like every time.
Cat's down there
at all moments.
Cat's down there April 7th, I believe, or April 6th. So it's like there's always somebody there. You're right.
Something like that, yeah.
Kind of cool that we have that ability because a lot of military families do not.
And shout out to Breeze Airlines because they make it a lot easier now. Straight flight, Providence, Norfolk, it's fabulous. A 50-minute flight.
Crazy.
Chef's kiss.
Because I used to go, we used to have to, we fly Southwest, and we used to fly Providence to Baltimore. Then it was either a mad dash to get your connection, or you had 3 hours.
Yeah.
You go to another gate, and then you take a, 35-minute flight from Baltimore to Norfolk?
Yeah.
But then Breeze came along, and they fly Providence to Norfolk, and it's
beautiful.
So nice.
Beautiful. So nice. A 50-minute flight. So nice.
All right. That'll do it for today. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you on April 4th. And, Matt, enjoy your time down there.
Thank you.
Hopefully your brother doesn't kind of
make me paint the entire time.
Too many things, yeah. And we'll be back on April 4th. All right, so no matter what, I hope you go out today and make it a great day.
Peace.